Alright, we are live. Alright, let's jump back into Chrono. We are now getting the 6 Dragons Blessings is the goal for the day. Well, we'll see how far we get. But so far we've got one of them. We got the Water Dragon Blessing. And we are in the volcano, at least in this volcano area. Hopefully there's one over here. Well, it's not looking promising right now. Do I really want to go grab these things? Denaturate? It's right there, come on. I don't feel like doing this anymore. What up, Lizzie? Oh, the water's so good. I trade on your behalf. Okay. I don't know if I need to be here or not. How are you doing today, Lizzie? What do we got here? So, I mean, this place is different, so I feel like I should be here. Like, they put enemies in different places, and they put things back in the chest, so maybe I should be here. Ooh, I should attack someone else. Okay. Spread the love. Okay. You will attack a different person as well. Take off your own arm and beat it. And beat me with it. Cool. Jeez. It's been a day. Yeah, it's been a day for me too. Stayed at work a couple hours late. So yeah. So I'm a little bit just kind of mellow today. It's been busy. Come on. These guys aren't hard, they're just taking a while. Dragon Rider, this should work. You're done. Let's go. Alright. I'm trying to get my energy back a little bit. Okay. Okay. So let's check this. Oh wait, no, not that. Like this. Iceberg. Okay. Whatever that is. Oh, wrong way. Uh-huh. Oh, I do have to do this again. What the crap? Is that the kind of game this is? Where you get closer to the end of the game and then you just have to redo everything? Oh my goodness. Okay, I'm done. I've already solved this puzzle, so it's not a big deal. Except I only got this one by guess and check, and eventually it just somehow worked. Your main water burst? There's no water? Oof. Hey, at least it didn't burst into your place. Because I've had that happen to a buddy and it is awful. Hey, Legion Score, how you doing? Let's go by their colors. Let's go black, white, brown. Black, white, brown. Okay. So let's do black, brown, white. We're doing well. Long day, but I'm home. I am playing video games, so how bad could it really be if I have time to do that? So. Oh, so close. So black, brown, white. Oh, I don't want to do that. Your unit didn't flood? Good, good. You also want to drink water and take a shower. I remember back at my old place I used to live at, we, for whatever reason, we lost running water in our bathroom. And we had this, like, a little bit of water. I don't remember what it was from. We didn't have running water, but we had some water. And then what it ended up doing was, like, and it was for, like, a couple days. I ended up taking a shower, but just, like, with a bowl of water and then, like, a sponge. Just, like, really conserving water. That was not fun to do. The old sponge bath. So I hope you don't need to resort to that. Alright, so now brown, white, black will be the next combination. There's water everywhere. My water broke. Dad thought she was having a baby and he lost his mind. Phrasing, sister. Phrasing. Her kitchen pipes burst. Think she's okay? Yeah. Jeez. Alright. I still want to get that one, so I just need to find more combinations. So brown, black, white is the next combination. Brown, black, then white. But are you getting someone to fix it or look at it? Like your apartment or whatever. Thunderous storm. Cool. Alright, a little bit of a save. There we go. Can't believe this game is just having me repeat the same dungeon over again. Your whole complex is affected. Ooh, so it's like the main line then. Oof. Big oof. So I guess since everyone's affected, more people are going to be complaining about it, so it'll actually get done. Right. Play smarter. Play smarter. Okay, no one here. What the heck is this thing? What the hell? Look at those little dudes, those squatting dudes. Frickin' Square Enix with their ridiculous character designs. Unleash the cats. Oh, just... Okay. Attack everyone. Okay. Okay, now I could do... Wait, no, I can't do it. Okay. Tornado. Okay, I think this was the incorrect way, but there's gonna be an item. Denadronite. Hopefully that means it's good. Because I keep getting Denadronite. Hopefully it's like a crafting material for weapons. Okay. Okay, that's 3 of 4. Uno más. I'm a little bit nervous about the end of this game, because I've gotten stuck before. And this is a kind of game where it's like, if you miss something, you miss it for good the rest of the game. So hopefully... Hopefully I didn't miss too much. Okay. So... Your body seems brimming with energy. Thanks, game. The Watcher is facing north. So I want it to face west. More Denadronite. Okay, I gotta figure out what that is after this. And to get to the pillar, I need to go to the right. Okay. Okay, so if it's facing north now, I need to go west again. A West, yeah. I can't not think of Weast every time I think of East and West. For like a decade, at least. I don't know. When did that SpongeBob come out? Oh wait, I already did it. Alright, last one. Okay, last time we went up. Maybe this time I go down? Some kind of device is still operational. Before there were eggs in here, do I put this big egg? Oh my gosh. Rawr. What a good sleep. Good morning. Huh? Where'd everyone go? My big brother. My big sister. My kid brother. And my little sister. Where'd they go? Are you my mother? Really? You look more like a father to me. Will you take me to mother and father? Yes. I got a baby dragon. Hey! Alright, Draggy. You're coming with me. Oh well. You're in the party, automatically. What type are you? Red type. So you're gonna want a lot of red abilities. Alright, whoa. Weaken is good. Inferno is good. Temporary seals blue elements? Okay. Magma burst? Sure. Alright, let's get all the heals out of the way. Wait, what's volcano? All enemies? Dude, all of these were good that I got. Got a level 6 blue, level 6 yellow, level 6 green. Okay, let's get you a heal. Let's do a couple of heal alls. Recover all. Yeah, just a couple of those. I can use a level 5. Do I have any level 5? Holy Light? Sure. Well, there's only one of those. It's not... There like are no level 5 abilities. What the heck? Let's just set a trap. Oh, here we go. Okay, Cure Plus. Cure. Okay, let's give you like a yellow and a blue. Okay. Give you a level 1 red. Okay. I can't believe it actually worked using the egg there. I did not think of that when I grabbed the egg. Equipment. Okay, you get to wear some mithril. Could probably get you better attack stuff once. Once I go back. Okay, what do you specialize in? Your normal attack is way better than your magic attack. So maybe just increasing your hit percentage is good. Improves stamina recovery rate. Okay. Ah, look at him run around. Yes. Yes. Yeah. Okay. Tiny dragon. Whee. Okay. Let's see if adding him to the squad was a mistake or not. Alright. Alright, there's one more small area to work with. Okay. This area is needlessly confusing. Okay. Okay. More Nostrum. Nostrum is like a health item. It's like a potion. I didn't even get to read what that was. freaking clicked A frame 1 on that. Okay. It looks like I got everything. Okay. Let's go up here. Is there a dragon up here? Please, please, please say I didn't just waste all my time. Dang it! I just wasted all my time. No! No, I'm not. I'm gonna have the dragon lead. Of course I'm gonna have the dragon lead. If there was gonna be nothing here, why did they make me have to redo the puzzle? Wait, you go this way? Where's this? There's nothing there. Sad face. Well, I got the dragon. That's what really matters. Sad face. Okay. So there wasn't a dragon there. I need to somehow find 4 more dragons. And I only found 1, and I'm already struggling to find the next. It's not a good sign. Okay, let's try the Hydra Marshes. Is there a dragon here? Have you guys heard of Gay's Navel? Or Gaia's? It's a remote island surrounded by the bluffs at the southern tip of El Nido. No one's ever set foot on that island before. The explorers even go as far as to call that place holy ground. Idea get. There's a big enemy over here that I never fought. Bubba Biba. How'd you get that flute? Biba handed down to Biba family. It Biba mine too. Biba, Biba! Where you Biba live? What happened to Wingapede? It would bring me shame to Biba family if we always Biba defeated. Time to bevenge. Okay, guy. Alright, Draggy. Show him who's boss. Leave it to Biba. Biba, bring a friend. Well, before he sets out another person, let's see if I can just kill him now. I defeated him before he called more friends. Oh, sweet. Usually there's like 4 of them that appear. Got him when there was only 2. Biba... Be very sorry. Here, I give you this. Please forgive Biba. If Biba ancient fruit found in ancient ground, you will be able to tame Wingipede with this. All you have to do now is blow the Biba truth. That Biba the truth. If you blow the fruit further down the branch where my friend Biba's standing, you'll be able to ride Wingipede to ancient ground? Sweet! You know, I don't know what kind of universe you live in where the person that kicks your ass you're instant friends with, but I mean, I'm cool with it. That's just how it works in video games. Okay, so that guy could take me to the other land, but is there anything else here? Can I jump down here? Yeah, we're going for it. Those who don't learn the first time are bound to repeat the same mistake. You should get going before this thing wakes up. I thought I was gonna have to fight this thing if I came down here. Where am I? I have a Digimon as a party now? I do. It's the best party member. Yeah. Right when I got this little dude, I knew they had to be at my party. Get out of the way. The opening. Sounds like my cold's getting better. Yeah. I'm not as stuffed up. It's empty. Yeah, it's nice not having to sneeze every, like, 5 minutes. It's kind of cool. Okay, it was never that bad, but it was pretty annoying. It's like, I'm not gonna sneeze, and then it's like, I just, like, say, oh, I'm not gonna sneeze. But then I could just feel just, like, snot just, like, dripping down my face. Just by doing nothing. It's like, oh, this is disgusting. This thing totally is a Digimon. Yeah. I just got them too. Where's the Biba flute? You don't have allergies, so it's nice to not have to sneeze. Mm-hmm. Okay, we're able to make it back. We build the food again. You come from the sky? Booga booga! You friend of father? Father? You know him, father? Father's a brave warrior. Leah lose him father when Leah very little. Grandma say him father went to sky. You coming from sky? So Leah think him you know him father. We're sorry, Leah. We don't know your father. Where are we? Leah don't know him either. Leah face him land anger and end him up here. Villagers not here. Only Leah and him come here. What was that? The dragon? He pretty tough him. Leah help him if you fight him. Leah win him so far. Alright, now we have Leah. Yeah, I need to use the dragon more. Yeah. Actually, why am I in this fight? Let's leave. Bye. Whatever, fine. You want to fight? We'll fight. This will help me gauge how tough the area is if I fight. Alright. Light him on fire. Light him up. Pet mantis? Yeah, this is a weird bug. It's like a bee, mosquito, praying mantis. I hate it. Okay. Alright, Draggy's getting a little bit of health. Oh wait, I could climb this.
Oh, are you an enemy? I thought that was a person I could talk to for a second. Whoa! Alright, jerk. Pterodact A.
Get him, kitty.
Get him, little buddy! Bite him! Okay. Where am I? I'm up here. How do I get up here? Okay, well, there's a few places I could go. Go this way. Excuse me, pardon me. I want this. It's called Flap? Yeah, it was... A lot of the names in this game are just ridiculous. Like to boost your friend's magic abilities, the attack's called Genius, and to lower it is called Imbecile. Oh my gosh, this is beelining it to me. You just call people names in this. Ah! Alright. Don't be afraid. Just hug the wall. Oh, babe, you missed. We're going up. Look at your stubby little legs. Look at your stubby little legs. Ah! Ah! We're going. This denedorite, I hope, is valuable. We're getting so much of it. It's awesome. It's up here. Oh, I bet a bird's gonna come and attack me right now. Ah! Use a different trick, game. It's not as spooky the second time. What is Little Draggy's signature move? Cough mix. Coughable fireball, then beat wings to magnify it. Okay, what else you got? Cough drop. Cough a little drop of fire. Mom wants to meet up for Chinese food. Ooh. That does sound good. Just wondering about dinner. Oh, now you got me thinking about Chinese food. I need to find a new Chinese restaurant. Like, I need to find like a local Chinese restaurant because like my mom had a Chinese restaurant, but it closed down recently, and that was like my favorite place to get food. Now I gotta find a new place because everything else is just like a chain restaurant. He's cautious lately. He no show himself, but he thinks he bossier, so keep thumping monsters. He get him angry. Come out. Keep thumping monsters? What? What do you want me to do? No, we don't have like an Asian district. I think I'm just gonna try a few places. I just want to get a copious amount of Chinese food. Just way too much. Mm-hmm. I don't do enough of that. I tend to just go to the same places over and over again, and it's boring and unfulfilling. Right, there's one dude left. Let's just do volcano. The whole road out there? Mm-hmm. And I'm not like picky at all. Like I'll usually find something that I like, no matter where I go. All the more reason to try something new. Wait, what? I'm going in frickin' circles? So I just went a big circle. What? I can't cross this? You could totally jump this. Or just wade in the water for... Why can't I cross that? He think 'em, he boss you, so keep thumping monsters. He get angry, come out. Yeah, I think there's something in the way. Am I just supposed to fight everything? Looks like enemies don't respawn. So I think I'm supposed to fight all the enemies. Oh my gosh. Alright, jerk. Wait, is the enemy doing the thing where they can't hit me? Oh no. Not again. I'll just fight everyone, even though I don't gain any experience or health or anything. I just... Jurassic beat. What does that do? What happens when he does that? Maybe they just keep missing, so I don't know what this is doing. Just throw your axe at them. Alright, I'll just fight everything. Get over here. Okay. Light them up. Wait a second. It's also not... My level's not decreasing when I use magic. This game is so bugged. Like, I could just keep using magic. It's not consuming it. It's consuming stamina, but not my magic. Magic level. What is happening with this game? Alright, let's just do it again. Do another magic. Who needs to attack normally? Alright, I'll kill everything. I was wondering why I started with magic, but now I realize that I just have unlimited magic. Alright, do it again. Okay, I'm gonna reset the game after this fight. I survived that? There we go. This gives me like a false sense of security in my setup with my dudes. Okay, where's that save point? Ah! I've never had like a problem like this in a video game, or just like it just like stops working like this, and it's like working in my favor. Like, oh yeah, they can't hit you anymore. Like, I'm glad it didn't work up in like the opposite way, where it's just like all of a sudden I can't hurt them or something. That'd be way more problematic. The water's back on. Yeah. I'm happy for you. Good, good, good. Yeah, now you got things to do. Okay. And just turning the game off doesn't work. You also gotta shut off the console. I think it has something to do with like the Xbox emulator for this game. Because I looked online and, well, it doesn't affect anyone. It's like I'm the only one that's having this issue. So I think it has to do with like a recent version of the game. wonder what other Square Enix games I've played. They do Final Fantasy, right? So I did Final Fantasy VII. Ooh, I like this bass. Okay, I set up for that. I wonder how many discs this game was. Alright. Can you hurt me? Okay. Oh, well, I don't start with max magic, which is a good sign. Well, it hit, it just did 0 damage. Different than missing, right? Results inconclusive. Oh, I got poisoned though. That's new. I think the game's working again. Woo! Alright, you're gonna die. It must be some kind of like integer overflow or something. Some kind of variable is like overflowing or something. And then it just gets stuck at wherever it is. Because it's not supposed to be at that value. Okay, now I can't hit anyone. This game's too hard now. My strategy's largely the same. Just spread damage to each enemy. Don't focus on a single enemy. And just do group attacks until they start falling. Okay, there's one enemy over there. I can only reach them by going up here. I need to go out of my way. Right, hopefully attacking all of the enemies was the solution to this puzzle or situation, whatever you want to call it. It is the path forward. Oh, what? You berserked Lynx? That's what Jurassic Beat does? You just... They just start going willy-nilly attacking everyone? Oh, this is going to be annoying. I liked it better when they were missing. Well, they're still attacking the enemy. Well, now they're attacking each other. Oh, he survived? There you go, Draggy. Okay. I killed everything. So keep thumping monsters. He get angry and come out. I just did. There's no one left. Right? I didn't miss anything, did I? Oh, I'm poisoned. Good thing I have 34 antidotes. Should have bought more. I actually kind of wish I bought more. What? This is where a bug came and attacked me. Wait a sec. No, there's no path down here. I thought maybe there's a path right here, but there was an item right here. That's what was down here. There isn't a path. Wait, what's up this? Bird. Yes! Okay, this must be the last one. Drop a cough drop. Die! Everything's dead. What? I don't think he's coming out. Oh, I need to re-enter this area after. Why is it so quiet? He come. Too spooky. That barely did anything. Ow. Cut it out. Axial axe. Crunch out. They're just attacking the small dragon. Enough of this dragon on dragon violence. Okay, time to heal. Alright, we're good now. Inferno. Double KO. Grew level. Let's go. about that? Leah! And by Leah not know him he here. The green dragon! Silence! What is all this commotion? Thou seekest relics. Come hither. You gonna make me fight you too? And now for lunch. What a jerk. Come hither. You request wisdom, don't you? Not. I'm gonna eat you. So yellow counters green. Or I could just get rid of the green field just by doing this. Just before you could do a green attack, just change the field back. Bad breath. It's a very effective attack. So he just statused us. He doesn't really do much. Toxic breath. That one does damage. Okay, I think the white status effect makes me consume more stamina, which is fine. I don't know what the blue thing does. But now that you're affected by two things, this gets rid of poison and flu? Yep. Green field. Alright, Greenfield? Okay, I could use Greenfield. Alright, now I don't want it to be green. So now I get... Karsh's attack just happened to be green, so it actually boosted my attack. And defend. Defend. You missed. Defend. I mean, this guy's... he just keeps doing status attacks? You're taking the shower of champions, you feel like the whole universe is on your side. I'm happy for you. Sometimes showers just put you in a good mood, too. I've, like, done that recently, just, like... Last week, it was like, you know, I don't really need to take a shower, but it would just relax. This would be just so relaxing to just do it.
Um. Okay, now Lynx has 3 status effects. How obnoxious. Yeah, this guy would be really annoying to fight if he was like, if he had like a partner. But he doesn't have a partner, so all he's doing is statusing us, making it like us slower and weaker. However, he's not doing enough damage for that to matter. This is an annoying fight. Oh, there you're doing damage. It's about dang time. This is my first heal. There you go. Oh, you're gonna all-out attack now? Now that you've done all this status to us? But now I'm going to heal my status. Okay. Let's do normal attacks, I suppose. Yeah, recover. Just keep using Greenfield. Do your thing, dude. Hmm. $200. This guy just needs to die. I feel like this kind of battle is like could be really, really hard if they just made it slightly differently. Because like he's just trying to control the battlefield. But if he can't do that, if I'm just getting out of it before he gains any advantage, then
It's just a slow and long battle. Yep. Burn them, light them up. Oh my gosh. Did I unleash the cats on them yet? I already did. Photon beam, sure. You dead? Finally. I was starting to get worried. I was running out of resources. Impressive. Receive the green relic. You always fight monsters like that? Looks like fun. Oh, yes, you could come with me. I don't really feel like using Leah. She's strong, so she's just like a heavy, basically. Strong, low agility, low magic, low accuracy. High attack, high defense. Just a classic heavy kind of build. I'm poisoned and I'm burnt. Take me back. Okay, bye. Wait, used up the fruit? I don't have the fruit anymore? Well, I don't need to go back, I suppose, but... Okay, whatever. Okay. Okay. Ooh, let's see if the blacksmith could do anything for Dragon Buddy. What is happening? The shop is closed. Damn it. What? I just can't use the shop now? But I got a bunch of stuff. You open fire on any suspicious ship? Freaking crazy. Bunch of psychos. What brings you here? Okay. Nothing much doing over here. Okay, let's go to El Chapo. What would shop be? You just call it the market? Or Mercado? Supermercado. Okay. Wait a second. There's something in the forest I can now get. Okay, I'm at full health, right? Okay. Close enough. Okay, Deku Scrub. You really want to fight? I think it doesn't matter who you fight, you get the same stat boost regardless. Yeah, let's fight these. Whatever. Right, unleash the cats. Dude, you're following me. Get away. Ah! Oh, come on. Get away from there. You're just blocking the entrance. No way. Get him with the hook. Oh, come on. Get him, kitties. The most realistic cats. Still gaining a little bit of health. Okay, let's see if there's anyone in... If I could do this yet. What do you want? No, I need to give you a mushroom, don't I? I don't think I have any. Shoot the gap. Sorry, kid, can't help you. Oh, oh. This thing can't even damage you. Just all die, please. No. Okay. No. Dang it. I got the chest in the other world. So I need to go back to do that all over again, but in the other world. Alright, let's do it. Alright. Back to the real world. Just gonna run from this one. Get away from me. Okay. Dang it! And the bug's gonna fight me right afterwards. These things can't even damage. What did I just get? Shit. Whatever. No, let me through. What? Don't make me go the long way. What jerks. Dodges, where are you? Dodges. Okay. Don't want to get into any fights. It wasn't here in the other world. Okay, that was for a puzzle that I already fixed. Okay. Oh, dang it. Okay, how many dragons did I find? Is it just 2 dragons so far? Oh. I can't move. Okay. No, that's my problem. I'm not using the dragon, baby. Duh. Be so foolish. Okay. Okay, well, don't go there. Random encounters. They're fine. They're just kind of a pain right now because it's just like they can't even damage me. They're really here just to annoy me. Just need to figure out where to go. So this game does this thing where like it caps your level, so there's no point in doing any random encounters right now because I can't level up. Well, I can get gold. Board the ship? Yeah. Why not? Did I do this area yet? Isle of the Damned? Alternate path is open. I haven't been in here yet. Wait, there's nothing in here. What? What's down there? What did I just... I don't know what I got. It flashed too quickly. Okay. Time to dodge all the random encounters. Well, they're not so random. Because cause, I mean, they're on the map. The enemies you face during them are random, but... Okay, so these people, they track you. Do I use... Is that like a mirror I use, or... keepsake. There we go. Okay, this is new. Sir Karsh, you actually shook it here. Do you knowingly know why we are here? Hell no. What? What, am I supposed to? Don't shake ignorance. We came to investigate what happened here. Sir Karsh, we have stood by your side, unable to shake loose this one suspicion we had. Suspicion? We believe you maybe have killed Sir Dario. And by shaking it here, our suspicion has turned to conviction. We are executing you for the murder of Sir Dario. Dario? Dude, no, that was the old man that did it. Backstory. Why is his eyes so red? How's training going, everyone? Miss Riddle, I brought something special for everyone today. Oh, really? What is it? Pepper churros? Wrong answer, Glenn. Next. Are they really that good? Mm-hmm. I could chop down 10 of those easily. You're always like that. Those churros are originally iron rations for nights. Overeating is not good discipline. So, Miss Riddle, what have you brought us? Please don't make us hold our breath too long. Here. I found some in Fossil Valley. Aren't they pretty? Oh shoot, it's just some flowers. Miss Riddle, did you go to the valley by yourself? Oh, what? I'm not allowed to? It's just a valley. I'm sure it's safe enough. I've enough for everyone. I'll give some to you boys. Glenn doesn't want any, right? Oh, I've seen Glenn around. Since you've got the trouble of getting them, I'll take one too. If I planted seeds, I might grow some fruit. From it. Oh, how silly of you, Glenn. Yeah, that's a flower. It doesn't really have fruit, but here you go, Glenn. But I don't think it will grow any fruit, though. You don't know until you try. Karsh might not like these things like flowers, but no, it's not that. He's just embarrassed. You brought me one too? This is beautiful. What kind of flower could this be? It's a bellflower. Miss Riddle, if you ever wish for one of these flowers, I'll go for you instead. If anything should happen to you, let us go together. Does that sound like a good idea? Yes, very well. Oh, they had a thing. And that's why I have a bellflower in my inventory. Karsh, are you listening? Huh? Oh, sorry. What is it? What's with the formality? How should I actually, why are you acting so strange? Spit it out. To tell you the truth, Karsh, we are pledged to marry. I already told Daddy about it. That's what I wanted to tell you. Will you bless us with your approval, Karsh? Marry? So that's it. Well, congratulations. What'd you say? So when's it gonna be? We haven't decided yet. We still need to finish surveying the Island of the Damned first. It's just that. Just what? I want a wedding here. A place where we could have cried together, laughed together, and shared our dreams together. You never changed, Dario. Hey, then I'll have to fill your dull, vacant lot with loads of bellflowers. Just tell me if I can help you in any way. Thank you, Karsh. sad. This must be it. Karsh. Why are you in such a hurry? The enemy is not going anywhere, and the footing here is bad. Why do you always have to be like that, Dario? He's lashing out because he's upset, and he doesn't talk about his feelings. The Masamune may be in here. Any dragoon would be hyped to see that thing. Shaker Brothers, you stay here. Sir. Let's get going, Dario. Bye. Is that the Masamune? Was I really just possessed by that devilish sword? Driven by such intense hatred and envy? Maybe deep inside of me, I was filled with hatred. Dario, the one whom I could never beat, no matter how much I tried, the one who stole Riddle's heart from me. What if that sword does not embed hatred into the mind of the wielder, but instead draws out and ignites the flame of hatred hidden within the hearts of men? If that hatred was something deep within the wielder to begin with, then what have I? Can't help your feelings. You could control them. Can't help to have them. And then he knows about it. So you know something about it? Take it easy. Why the hell do I have to fight you guys? No time for questions. What the hell? Oh, so the salt and pepper guys are finally like... They have like a little bit of depth to them, which is good. But they've never been good. Maybe I'll level up, because it is a unique battle. Oh, please say they don't join me, though. I'm not going to use them if they try to join me. Now, they're not, like, arguing with each other like they usually do. I guess they're standing in conviction, so they're not going to be their usual comedic relief selves. They're not falling. They're also not really attacking. High resistance. Attack increased. Still don't find you threatening. Oh, you're down. Thunderstorm. Sorry, Pepper. No level up. Learn axiomatic. Hey, Joke. What up, Joke? How you doing? Thanks for the raid, dude. Welcome, welcome, raiders. Yo, yo. What were you playing today? I didn't quite catch it. Listen to me, I did not kill Dario. I know this time will come when I speak the truth, but I can't just yet. I hope you understand. Pogo stuck? Okay. Are you having fun with that game? Because that game looks a little bit frustrating. I don't know if I want to play that one. But how are you enjoying it? You making progress? Sir Karsh, I've come to understanding after that battle we just had. You are not an evil person. You never kill your best friend. Please forgive us. Looking back now, you were the one who took us under your wing even though we were Dragoon outcasts. You're having something with it. Yep, that's exactly what I was afraid of. With that game. You're very special to us, Sir Karsh. We believe in you. We must be on our way, but we hope to see you again, sometime, somewhere. When the time comes, we hope you're ready to tell us what really happened. Received memento pendant. Thanks, I'll take care of it. One day, I promise to tell you guys the truth. Take care. Okay, so this wasn't where I was supposed to go. This is just like optional upgrades and equipment I just gained. And I learned some story and lore. Okay. Dang it. I thought I was onto something, but now... I'm not finding which way to go. I'm just finding every way not to go to progress the story. Having one of those days. Okay. But at least it was a decent story. Been there. Been there. Is this a sky dragon? Maybe he'll visit me. Is Pokestuck one of those games where it's like you have to beat it in one go, or like you fall down? You have to like try all over again? Or is it like you're racing people? Gotta look into that game. Water, earth, fire, black, and green. Alright, so I got water and green. Earth, fire, and black. I haven't been to Goldove. There's something strange about this village. What's going on here? People are gathering over there. Let's find out what's up. Hooray soldiers in a small village like this? But something odd. Who's that lady? How dare you resist the Hooray army? Your military. So what if I resist? Why don't you stop hiding behind your men and try to stop me yourself? I'll make you regret that. Alright, seize that girl. Why me? Don't talk back. This is a direct order. Get with it on the double. You heard us. Seize your resistance. A woman should be more gentle and ladylike. Kick his ass for that. There, that'll teach you a lesson. Oh, great soldier man. Oh, do you need another round? He's just gonna run, isn't he? Why isn't this Sir Lix? We cannot resist. We could not arrest this girl on our own. Please help, sir. There are more of you? But you're still no match for me. Leave this village now. Alright, let's get into a fight for no reason. You just punched the dragon? Son of a... Okay, how much does she do? 75? Not bad, not great. Strengthen. Uh-oh. Can I like weaken you or something? That's magical power. I took out any item that has any sort of strategy with it. Great. Who needs strategy when you can just mash A in an RPG? $140, like 8 damage, something like that. She already weak? Yeah, she's already weak. Is this for to have her like join my party? She certainly looks like a person that would just join my party. She's using attacks that I use. So level up? Come on? Free level? Huh? No. Okay, I didn't grow a level. She's certainly joining me then. Masterful work, Sir Lynx. I knew we could count on you, sir. Thank you for your troubles. Please leave the rest to us. We have to take her into custody and send her at headquarters. Wait. I order you and your troops to return to headquarters. We will take care of this girl. This village will be under Sir Lynx's command until further notice. Report that back to High Command. But that will be too much trouble for... Didn't you hear? That's an order from a superior officer. Yeah, the baby dragon. If you disobey, you'll be court-martialed. Do I make myself clear? Yes, sir. We will gather the troops and head back to headquarters at once. You say that you are really G-Funk? Even though you're in a different body? I don't know what happened, but you need to get back to your true self. I cannot believe it. Is it possible that such a thing could occur? Hey, even you should get up. You should not get up so soon. Are you alright? Even though you're a trained fighter, you should refrain from pushing yourself too hard. I'll be fine, but I almost bit a big one out this time. Looks like I'm in need of more training. Oh, that hurts. Join the party. Yep. That's your sister's. It's alright. For now, listen. Jifa, promise me this. When you successfully regain your true form, come visit me. I will gladly aid you then. But not now? Upgrade equipment. Oh my goodness. We have a new blacksmith? Yes. Okay. No, he already has it equipped. Okay. Equipment. $56 from 52, so I gained 4. Stone vest? Yeah. Stone mail? Yeah. And the granite glove? Okay. What? I don't have enough of a something? Oh, I need one more carapace. Whatever that is. That's lame. Come across a shiny material? Shiny material? Called Summon Elements. It's kind of awesome powers are based on 6 attributes. Shiny material is a mysterious byproduct of a phenomenon. Material is essential item for craftsmen to forge advanced weapons, armor, and accessories. Still, everything depends on the skill of the craftsman. I don't really remember much about this village. One must choose one's own path, but as long as one is human, one will sometimes become lost. I pray your journey will be blessed by the guidance of the 6 dragon gods. Oh, so she's supposed to tell me where to go? Okay, the most famous islands are Sky, Earth, and Water. And the ancient ruined Fort Dragonia lies in the east. Of many Dragonian ruins, Fort Dragonia is one of the few that are still fully functional. Okay, for someone that tells me where to go next in the game, she just says, you need to track down 6 dragons. They could be anywhere. I know that plot point, but I don't know where any of them are. I have a twin sister. Her name is Tia. According to the legends, twins are a sign of tragedy. When I was a child, I was separated from my mother and sister who left El Nido. I only had my father. It felt as if half of my body had been lost. There was a huge void in my heart. I never told this story to anyone before. Strange. Sometimes I feel that there are countless worlds, and I'm not the only me. Does that sound odd? But that might be just running away from reality. The one thing that always helped me when I felt weak was the sapphire brooch. It's a token that's been passed down through the generations of my family. It is cracked in half now. One half belongs to me, and the other half belongs to my sister Tia. You don't have to return it just yet. This blue gem. This is the only one that exists in this world. That means it's proof that you are real, G-Funk. So please keep it with you until you've regained your true identity. What? Then she just kicks me out? Thought I... Don't forget. Okay. I just met you, but thanks for telling me your entire life story and trusting me with the most important thing in your life. Alright, Earth Dragon. Every time I go here, there's just nowhere to go. It's not functioning still. I can't do anything here. Uh-oh. Can't do anything with this either. Oh, come on. Uh-oh. Get out of here. I should have gotten to an encounter with there. I got kind of lucky. Playing with this ludicrous speed is difficult. Could it be a hoax? No, not here. Okay, I'm gonna visit the Earth place in the other world, the parallel world. The easiest way for me to keep track of it is if I just were to visit it twice back to back. But I do need to board my ship and do a little bit of walking, but ain't no big deal. Okay. Okay. The captain told me our next exploration site would be safer without any threat of monsters. But look at this place. Got a heap of sand. New place! Progress! Quicksand over there. Step in it, you'll never see the light of day again. Okay. Oh no! What are they, crazy? I warned them. Damn it. Damned amateurs. Whee! Yeah, we're fine. Alright, so I've been to this Earth place like 4 or 5 times, but every time was in the parallel world. So that's kind of why I wanted to double check that I didn't go into both worlds, because sometimes I just get unlucky and I just keep doing the same one over and over again, the same world. I forget what I haven't checked. Okay. Mithril? Wait, this is Mithril? So this is like beginner stuff. I've already passed Mithril. This enemy's gonna be super easy. What is this thing? We can't through with this in the way. Can't? We just push this thing out of the way. This thing won't budge. I don't think the three of us can move it either. Probably could head back up for now. There's no use staying here. What? It's alive. I could see it. Punch it. Really? Hey, there's something down there. You want to move it? You guys all suck. Just attack it. Mm. Let's fight this dude. This will take just a second. So it's either I need to come back later, or I need to use like a special item on it, but I don't think I have any items that makes sense. Oh my gosh. Just blow up. I don't care where you're next to. It doesn't seem to hint at using an item. So maybe I need to talk to someone? We did have a little cutscene with these dudes, so maybe I leave and come back. And then they will have entered the area. No, doesn't seem like they've done anything. Hey, you're here. I hate having to go through quicksand to get here. Every time you do, you get sand in your mouth. But you're down here. This is different. You see that monster over there? Sitting as still as a rock. It's called a rock roach. Do you want to? It won't attack you as long as you don't approach it. It's pretty harmless. And I'll tell you, that thing weighs a ton. Our explosives will just have to blow enough power to blow it away. By the way, I was the one who blasted that one. It was actually my special explosives did the trick. Yes, give me explosives. Just give it to me. Yes! I'm sorry, buddy. But I'm curious. What the? What was the point in that? Oh, if I block all of them? Uh-oh. I don't want to fight it. Oh, he used rapid spin. Hmm. Oh, now he's docile. Oh. But now you push it? You said you couldn't push it before. This game's changing its own rules. That was the whole problem. We couldn't push it. And now we can push them? This game's trying to make me mad. Don't make me unleash the attack cats on you. Okay. Then this will finish him off. Bam. That makes sense. Sand dragon. Looks like a dead end. Could this be the natural cavern of some sort? Doesn't seem like a ruin. There's no point staying here. There's absolutely nothing. Thou art bound by fate. What power dost thou seek? He's here! What up, dog? The time has come. Do you have eyes? I shall grant my power to those who seek to break the eternal chains of fate. I seek the dragon god's blessing. Dost thou need the power of the sleeping dragons to cross the Dead Sea? Dost thou seek to break the chains of fate? The son of man to challenge the goddess of fate? Fascinating, then confront my trials. Godzilla. Yeah, I gotta fight a lot of dragons in this. Sick. Sick tail smack. I was thinking about just doing like the very stereotypical "it's Godzilla," but I was like, the Japanese side of me is like, no, never do that. Too disgraceful. Oh, whoops. That wasn't an attack, that was a trap. And I don't know what traps do. Oops. Giddy Breath? That did 2 damage. What? Godzilla freaking sucks. Are you gonna attack back? Come on. There you go. Right, last time I fought a dragon, I was about to say, I felt like I was winning the whole time, but the fight took forever. But this dragon's already in like a weakened state. This one freaking sucks. Give him the old glide hook. Baby dragon better than big dragon. done. Yep. Wow. You suck. Level up. I'm definitely not fighting them in like the intended order, because I think this was like the first one I was supposed to fight. Well done, son of man. Thy strength is worthy of my powers. Take with thee my powers. The yellow relic. I too shall watch over thy fate, how thou strugglest to live, and how you faced death. Okay, bye, idiot. So I got yellow relic. Wait, I have a starfish. So I need the black one and the red one. I don't know where the black one would be. The red one would be in the fire area. Cool, cool. Alright, get me out of this place. Don't care. Okay, back to the fire area. Babeskis. Wait, this is what I did at the beginning. How do I get down from here? There's so much stuff down there. Oh no. 15 damage. You're still alive? One shot. All right. Oh, yeah, I did. I did level up, so now I get some passive boosts over here. gotta be a way down there. No, I'm not. Well, okay. So I explored this entire area earlier. So I'm gonna do the thing where I come back here in the parallel world and see if I have any different results. Okay. Okay, this looks different already. You're so freaking slow. Whoop. Easy peasy. That worked? I see the dragon's hand down there. How do you go down? How do I go down there? Hey, jerk. I see you. Stop hiding and come face me. You coward. Dang. Free falling. Just still getting some passive health boost, which is good.
Wait. Follow me.
Hey, thanks for the sub. Appreciate it. Thanks for the support. Freaked me out. What? I can't go down here. No. Yeah, thanks for the follow, Choi Suck. Zero damage. Now does it continue being lost? Oh, now I could go down? No, I didn't want to go down. Son of a bitch. No! Dodged! Somehow. I did not see the other one. Just run away. Still in fast forward mode. Okay. Magma bomb. New area. This is where I get to see the dragon? Alright, cool, cool. Hot diggity. Or hot doggity. Oh, come on, let's go faster. Alright, Dragon Boy, get him! What up, dude? Wait, why can't I talk to you? Hello? Did that get your attention? No? Uh-oh. What is happening? They start using everything on it. Give it a flower. Ooh, are you hungry? You want a delicious fiddler crab? How about I just blow you up with an explosive? Should I fight this enemy? Is it bugging you? Where is it? Oh, hey lad. So we meet again. You look a bit different, but I know it's you. Come on, say challenge me again? What do you say? If you beat me, I'll give you the dragon relic and my pet salamander. Oh, okay. Just had to talk to you. I thought that you were an enemy I had to dodge. Yeah, now I remember fighting you. I forgot. This happened. It happened all of 1 week ago. You did 1 damage. Okay, now I know why I struggled so hard in this game. There's a bunch of side stuff that I missed. So I was under-leveled. Oh wait, no, never mind. Wait, no, he didn't do anything. This guy's not damaging me at all. Yeah, he can't hurt me. I'm over-leveled. Uh-oh. Never mind. Maybe I'm wrong. Okay, well, I haven't used any of my cool stuff on you yet, so now that you're in your second phase, let's use all magic. Okay, that did damage. I'm afraid to do a fire attack on it in case it'll heal from it. So let's just do not fire stuff. $150. Let's just defend. Do some more green attacks. And then Karsh could do a green attack. Well, if I had more stamina, I would. Or more magic level. Okay. Just the Dragon Rider. Ooh, okay, now that I did that, now I should heal you. Level 3 Cure Plus. No, not them. Okay, I can't really do much with you. Because all you have is fire stuff. So I'm just gonna heal with you. Inferno is a good attack. You know, when someone who's not garbage uses it. Strengthen? I don't like that. Send in the cats. Okay, and then you're gonna heal everyone. Okay, looks like that guy's on the ropes a little bit. Let's defend. Perfect, I defended that. What does Purify do? Do this. You done? Easy fight. I got a salamander. We meet again. See the red relic. So that was the fire dragon. I don't know why he had like two forms. There's like the bigger one and there's a smaller one, but whatever. Get me some of that ointment. Treat my burns. And you son of a... Can I run up this? I can't. Oh, I'm below it. It's like, what? Uh-oh. When you're not in fast forward mode, it's really easy to dodge those guys. Especially this guy. This guy sucks. I don't know how that works, but it does. Okay, last one is the Black Dragon. Okay, I'm gonna try something. Alright, I got all humans out of my party. I'm gonna go back here. Now, there's this girl down here that's afraid of humans, I think. I want to see if I could talk to her now. Who are you? You're just passing through? Well, there's no one here but me. There used to be a lot more than just here, but the humans have taken. I guess it doesn't concern you. Okay, well, she's not too helpful. I don't see anything else in here. I'm trying to figure out what these green things are. Dang it. Thought we'd get more from her. Oh, crap, I forgot to charge my Fitbit. Okay. The only time I charge my Fitbit is while I stream. So if I don't stream in 3 days, I run out of battery. Okay. The black dragon will return. Unable to return, it continues to wander. Huh. So this is the last dragon. Black dragon. What? I received the black... What? But I received the relic? Okay, never mind. Don't even need to fight. It just worked. Okay, all done. Got all of the the dragon's relics. Now to go return them. Well, that was easy. You're out. White dragon, I did it! I did it, I did it, I did it! I got all the plates. Look, look. Are you proud of me? I did it, I did it, I did it. Well done. Thou hast gained the protection of the 5 dragons. Let me test thy skills to see if thou art truly worthy of entering the Sea of Eden. Uh-oh. Why didn't I see this coming? Okay, but I have... Okay, it's white magic. Black is the counter for it, so I just gotta use a ton of black magic. Okay. Okay, let's use some of the weaker black magic until it really starts being a jerk. This was 103? Wow. How much did I just do? Did I do anything? What? Null state. Magic defense increase. I'm not too concerned about your defense, because I could prolong a battle. That's fine. I'm more concerned about you ramping your attack stat and just sweeping me in an instant. Okay. Well, you have better defense, so I'm gonna use all my weak stuff on you. Okay, just keep using green attacks. Or anything. Just as long as I get the white out of the field effects. One and a half times damage temporarily? Oh shit. Well then I'm just gonna do this. Hopefully you don't do that more. Okay. Let's defend. Okay, this will weaken your next attack and get a white off the field, put a black in. There we go. Okay. I'll heal you, tiny dude. There's some health. Ultra Nova? What the frick is this? Lynx is dead. I don't have a way to revive him, do I? Okay, this is a lost cause. You're overrated. Shut up. Okay. Wait, I could put a level 4 one in the level 2 slot? Okay. Hmm. What? The mothership element? What does that even mean? There's more black elements. Just keep using all of them. Okay. Hmm. Where's like my level 2 black magic? Do I not have any? Huh. I'm just using that to turn things black. Do I have more like healing stuff? Hmm. No, like you got plenty of space to put things. Okay. How do you use the star things? Hmm. Hmm. Okay. Thought I had like a revive on someone. What the heck is Norris? Okay, now I'm gonna see if I have. Like, did I have a revive or something? I've got 2 revives. Okay. Okay. You're gonna have one. And you're gonna have one. And I'm not putting it on Lynx because Lynx is black and he takes more damage, so he's most likely to fall. So I want these 2 to have it. Okay. Alright, let's go. I probably should have saved before fighting. Nah, I'm just gonna win. Oh, I keep missing. 0 damage. What the heck does White Breath do? Why do I keep missing? I don't care about your magic defense. Okay. Yes, let's do this. Okay. Lynx, you're a genius. Okay. Okay, he's got a status boost and 1.5 times damage. Okay, now I need to heal him though. Actually, let's do. That wasn't too bad. Sick, survived. Heal all. Okay, heal. You imbecile. Looks like you're already in a weakened state, too. Zero damage somehow. Let's just heal all, just to be on the safe side. It's easy. You done? Can't believe I lost that clown. Level 35. I acknowledge thy skill. I will grant thee protection of the Sky Dragon. The White Relic. The Dead Sea has disintegrated. The gates of time have been opened. Earn the divine protection of the Sixth Dragon. Venture deep beyond the pearly gates, across the dimensions. Cool. But with that, I am going to end my stream. I'm just going to quick run over to save, and then I'll be done. I'll be picking this back up tomorrow. Now we're going to go to the Dead Sea. My goal of the day was to finish the dragon stuff, which I did. I did stream a little bit late in order to do so. 24-hour stream? No. I just started late. I'm ending stream. Okay. Thanks, joke. Thanks, joke. Alright. Alright, let's toss a raid over to With an M, who's also playing this game. He also made fun of me for not doing any voices, so I want to see him actually doing voices. But yeah, I'll be picking this back up tomorrow. I'm excited to get this done. This is a long game. I'm having a great time with it, but I also just kind of want to just get it over with. Just kind of want to finish this game. So I'm going to be plowing through it as quickly as possible. Hopefully I'll get it done this week. That's the plan. But yeah, thanks for joining me. Have a great night. Get some sleep. Yeah, I need to get sleep, so I'm going to go straight to bed after hanging out in this raid for a little bit. Alright, peace out.